This is an intervention. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, February 25th. And I thought, what better way to be productive than daily vlogging? I started my day out with a little workout. I wanted to do something fun, so I tried Zumba, which was not my cup of tea. It was, how do I describe it? Like, the people teaching the class seemed to be having fun, but I had no idea what I was doing. I needed a little bit more instruction, and so naturally, I digressed to watching Just Dance workouts. While it seems silly, it was kind of fun. And I did sweat, so I got in a little bit of exercise. But guys, get this. It is 50 degrees outside right now. There's still snow, but it's 50 degrees outside. Is spring here? Don't get me excited. Don't do this to me, weather. We're gonna have one nice day and then we're gonna have like another month of cold. I just know it. So I'm going to take advantage of the nice weather, go outside and go for a little run, which I haven't been on in 2 months. And then once I'm done, it should be lunchtime. I wanted to have a salad for lunch, but we have no lettuce, so celery it is. That's really far away. Shoop, that's better. It is gorgeous outside. When I went running, it was beautiful. I have
shorts on.
And now it's time to eat lunch. I wanted a salad because I don't get enough vegetables, period. And the only thing in our vegetable drawer was this monstrosity. I'm gonna cut this up and eat some of it for lunch. I feel powerful holding this. That's weird. Wait, this actually, that's what my butthole looks like. Okay, I'm canceled. Where would I rank celery on the vegetable scale? Well, a lot of vegetables scare me. I don't much like celery on its own. I have to pair it with something usually. I know the popular combination is like peanut butter and celery. Ooh. It has to be the most fibrous vegetable out there, and that's what I don't like about it. My lunchtime chats have really gone downhill. I've resorted to talking about celery. So I wanted the topic of today's video to be about giving myself a reality check because I feel like I'm wasting away. Is that sad? How can I put a spin on this? I wake up, I think I'm gonna be productive, I end up doing nothing, I'm sad, then I go to sleep, and it's just the same thing every day. I've had this idea in my mind for some time now that you've graduated college, you're gonna find a job, you're going to start your life, and that hasn't happened yet. I know I posted an entire vlog on getting a job and how I'm unemployed, like what? 2-3 weeks ago, like an embarrassing amount of time ago, and the fact that I still haven't found a job or applied to anything, that's on me. I suppose I could talk about why I haven't done that. I think it's more on a deeper scale. It's a little bit of fear of finding a job as a way of like determining your career path and being like, well, this is what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of my working life. And I suppose that's not the case because you could always change careers and pick up new things and whatnot, but I'm the type of person that, you know, if I'm going to choose to do something, I'm gonna stick it. I'm gonna stick with it. And that brings me to the most fearful self-confrontation. Is my chosen field of study really what I want to do? I've come this far. I've put in this much work and effort. You know, it's this question of like, well, you don't want that all to go to waste, so put it to good use, find a job in that field. But what if I don't want to do that? I'm a much more creative person than I think like an analytical person. And while learning about science was extremely stimulating and fun and interesting, and you know, that's kind of why I chose to major in biology, I think I need something a little bit more fulfilling. Perhaps that's why I started a YouTube channel, you know, to find a creative outlet where I can stimulate the other part of my brain. You know, it's a battle between left and right, and finding a balance in professional, personal, and self-fulfillment roles. And now I'm just blabbering on. What am I trying to say? Essentially, I'm stuck. And my friend Megan sent me a really deep TikTok that resonated with me. It was someone discussing a quote they had heard recently. And essentially it was like the reason why you need to move out of your hometown. And she talked about how if you're having this big idea of the person you want to become and the things you want to pursue and all these things you want to be, living where you grew up in the environment you grew up in is going to make you feel like the person that environment made you to be. Essentially, you're stuck. And so getting into a new environment, doing new things, allows you to grow and self-develop into someone who maybe you want to become. And that really resonated with me because I've been thinking of moving away and starting my life, but that's like a whole nother can of worms that's truly scary to even be considering. So part of me wants to like move to somewhere else and pick up something else there and like being responsible, self-sustaining individual somewhere else where basically I have to force myself to learn and become and teach myself how to live on my own and grow into who I want to be and who I actually am. That got too deep, but I do have to reality check myself and say, do you have the means of doing that right now? Do you have the finances to pack up and move states or do this or do that? And really, I don't even know where to begin. So I think the next step is finding a job here in town and unfortunately staying in my hometown and amassing some sort of, what do they call it? Like nest egg. God, why did that take me so long to think of? To essentially save up so I can make big changes and big moves and whatnot. What was I talking about? I got distracted. Having said that out loud and having actually had this conversation with you guys and myself, it's actually really helpful. I just got this feeling of like self-revelation. Oh my God, look how thick this one is. It's kind of become clear what my next step is. Issue number 1, confronted, resolved. That was a difficult talk, but we have more to discuss. Issue number 2, I have not been taking the best care of myself. Is that a surprise? I don't think so. Dwelling in this existential quarter life crisis dread that I've recently been in has really gotten me down about a lot of things and has led me to take on an extra amount of stress and anxiety, and that has led to not the best choices. I am known to stress eat, and so my food intake, diet, what have you, has really hit rock bottom, and it has come to the point where I am up late at night stress eating bags of popcorn and then waking up the next day feeling gross in my tummy, and that needs to stop. So hence why I'm forcing myself to eat better. This is something I've been telling myself since late last year, and it's time to finally own up and freaking do it. And that brings me to my third topic, which is putting things off, procrastinating. I don't know how I want to describe this, but essentially telling myself that, oh, once I get a job, once I get my own place, all of these things will kind of resolve themselves. I'll be in a happier state of mind. I'll be more in control of what I eat and what I can buy and what's in my fridge and how much I exercise and like joining a gym and well, exercise, you know, that's another discussion, but I need to exercise more. And that's also not good because you can invoke change whenever and wherever you are. So I really don't have an excuse as to, I need to put this down, as to why I'm not doing these things. So I guess I need to hold myself more accountable, have more self-control when it comes to these things. And I know, of course, there's like, I don't know if it's psychological, environmental, you know, being in the same place, being stuck in this house, feeling like I'm stuck in life has kind of perpetuated this. But I'm gonna try better. My brother's home, so. Hello? I'm cutting celery. Do you want some celery? Okay. And I've lost track of what we were talking about again. All right, I think that's it for the deep chats. I even got myself, well, it's like a mixture of bored and motivated. Nah, you didn't come here to hear me rant about my displeasures in life. So we're gonna move on and do something way more exciting, which is washing this celery. Unsubscribe now. Here's how to wash your celery 101. Okay, I'll catch up with you later. I made a mess. Let's make a deal. It's time to elevate my business profiles. We're gonna take some headshots. Before I take headshots, there are 3 things I need to do. First, fix this rat nest. Second, fix this mess. You can't really see it. First of all, I really like this tie. Is it black or is it red? We may never know. But I did my best at tying it. I know what a tie is supposed to look like, and this ain't it. Well, it kind of is, but it doesn't look good. So we're gonna try again. And third, I need to set up the scene. I'm not sure if I should go for like a complicated background. Should I go outside and take it? I don't know. But for now, I think I'm just going to go down to the basement, find a blank wall, and just try and look appealing. I have my ring light here that I'm going to use for good lighting, and let's see what we can do. I know I should probably get my hair cut, but like, what's a boy gonna do if he likes long hair, you know? But for a headshot, perhaps the look I'm going for is slicked back, professional, business-like. I don't know. The purpose of a headshot, if you were to ask me, is to A, show your face, but not only to show your face, to provide a facial expression that is trusting, friendly, kind, but at the same time serious and professional. If you can capture all of that in one look, that will tell employers, hey, I mean business, I'm poor, please hire me. You want to give off the impression of responsibility, poise, professionality. You get it. I am using American Crew's defining paste. Actually, my mom gave me this because there's like nothing left, and she said, hey, you need help. One thing that I've always, ew, look at this. Ugh. Just gonna push this back, channeling my inner Jack Donaghy. Oh, I can talk about that. A favorite show of mine of late is 30 Rock, which is a late 2000s sitcom starring Tina Fey and Alec Baldwin. I'm losing all of my hair. If you've never heard of 30 Rock before, think of a show that looks behind the curtain of like SNL or a live TV show that runs weekly. The show is just hilarious. If you haven't given it a watch, I highly suggest watching 30 Rock. I know it's available on Amazon Prime. Something isn't right. This needs to go down. Adding water always helps, right? Oh, now everything's slimy. There we go. I'm trying not to look like a bird. Okay. Good enough? You know what, I can stand around here and play with this all day. It's not gonna look any better. Would you enter a trade deal with this? I wouldn't. God. It's time to fix the tie. See, I tied this tie without looking at it, which was probably my first mistake. My second mistake is that I don't really know how to tie a tie. They have all these fancy names for the different knots. Like there's like a Windsor knot and a... That's the only knot I can think of. And the knot looks just the same as it was before. This side of the knot goes all the way up here. Like, how do I make it look not like that? I guess that's a perk of these little flap things, the collar. It's called a collar. I do think it looks better than before though. Oh! Why? Why is it like this? I'm redoing it. I'll get back to you when I freaking get it right. Guys, I did it. I dedicate this tie to Chris Pratt because this tie is called the Pratt knot. Okay, let's suit up. Literally suit up. God, 2 for 2. And set up our photo studio. I'm all changed out of my suit now, and I am in some more comfy clothes, but still wearing shorts. And the sun is out. And it's 50 degrees. So I've grabbed my book, and I think I'm gonna sit on the stoop or go for a walk, but just get outside and enjoy this very unusual and pleasant day. I've forgotten what the sun is like. It's dinner time. The sun's disappeared now, it's later, and we're making breakfast for dinner.
You know why dirty 2 utensils? I love cutting butter with a fork.
No, don't do that because that has salmonella on it.
Oh, gosh.
6 tablespoons of oil. I'm not gonna measure it because I'm lazy. Well, oh my God. Look at what he's done. Honestly,
You just need 1 square of griddle, and then you cook the bacon right here, and then that's that.
It looks really appealing. Like, put that in a frame, I'll hang that on my wall.
You're gonna hang eggs on your wall?
Making cheeky little breakfast sandwiches. My potatoes are not potatoing, so someone help me with that. It's later now, we had dinner. The potatoes, man. How do I mess something up that's as simple as potatoes? But Mom and I have sat down. We're gonna watch a little bit of The Crown, which is a series that we've been watching together for the past few months. We're enjoying it. It's another highly recommended series from me. I'm actually going to grab a blanket because I want to be comfortable and just snuggle up.
I caught sight of myself in a mirror today. I looked like an old woman.
You haven't even finished having children yet.
Oh no, I forgot to end my vlog last night. Well, I guess it's a 2-day vlog now. Good morning, everybody. It's now Thursday. Look how beautiful it looks outside. Sun and blue skies. There's nothing more I can ask for. The high today is in the 40s, which after having 2 months of on and off teens, 20s, and 30s, I am
so excited.
I did check the weather, and for the foreseeable future, the highs are in the 40s and 50s, and it's getting me excited because that means spring is coming, and spring is my favorite season. But Punxsutawney Phil, the groundhog we all worship on Groundhog's Day, said there would be 6 more weeks of winter, so that prick is wrong. Phil and I have a long-standing beef, so. I actually have things to do today on my agenda. I have a doctor's appointment today in the morning and a dentist appointment today in the afternoon. So double whammy, let's go talk about what's wrong with my body. I do have some forms I need to fill out before I go to the doctor's though, so that's what I'm going to do now. It is 8:30 now, so I'm going to get an early start. Let's just see what all I can accomplish today. It is now a little bit later. I went to my doctor's appointment, came home, had lunch. Here we are. I think the appointment went well. It was my first time seeing that particular doctor in that particular office. I was a newbie. I'm a new patient. Everyone there was friendly. What was unique though was I got labs, and labs are blood analysis, urine analysis, that kind of stuff. So your boy peed in a cup and then took a selfie with it and sent it to his family. You know, there are a lot of things I am not proud of in life, and I'd also never had my blood drawn before for like a blood test, so that was cool. They filled up like 3 big vials worth, and I questioned whether or not it was safe for me to drive home by myself. Now on my to-do list is editing the headshots I took yesterday and posting them to my professional profiles, as well as uploading the footage from this vlog onto an external drive so I can get this vlog edited as soon as possible and uploaded so you guys can enjoy it. Because I've been trying to upload near the end of the week. I don't have like a set date I upload because we all know I can be very unreliable. I aim for like Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays though. It is Thursday now, so I try and shoot like Tuesday, Wednesday, edit Thursday, Friday, get it up Friday or Saturday or as soon as possible. But I am dedicated, or at least trying to stick with the 1 video a week, which, why am I so shaky? Oh my God, I'm so sorry if like you're vomiting. They drew all that blood, now I'm so shaky, that's why. But that's my short list to do, and I'm going to get on it, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Hi, it's much later. It's like almost 8 o'clock. We ate dinner. We went to the dentist. We did all the fun things. We went to Aldi, but I didn't film that because we like only bought broccoli, so I figured that was boring. Let's go somewhere where you can actually see me. Hi. Whoa. I wish I was that tall. I've come to the basement, but I feel like I always end these videos in the basement. That's because no one's usually down here in the evenings. My dad was, but I kicked him out. So 2 doctor's appointments in 1 day has really worn me out. I am about to fall asleep. But before I want to end this vlog, I feel like I should do something fun and I don't know. Let's do an activity. Let's build a me-sized box that I can hide in. That's a pretty cool box. That is all for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, give this video a like. If you want more, make sure to subscribe so you know when my videos come out. I am going to go upload this footage now and get to editing so you guys can actually see this. I'll see you next week. Bye.